per planet.
Thanks for the help. But who are you people?
My name is Sir Junda, and this is my captain, Grease Dritus.
How you doing? Yeah,
I'm alright, mate. I'm slightly disturbed by seeing your face, but other than that.
Who are you?
Cal. Kestis. Who was that back there?
An Imperial Inquisitor. She's a Force user hunting Jedi survivors. And now that she knows who you are, she will not stop until she destroys you.
How do you know so much? And why'd you help me?
We track Imperial communications. We heard the Inquisitors were heading to Braca. So we made our move.
Oh, yeah?
They were fast, by the way.
These days anyway.
Took them like an hour to get from wherever the hell they were to Braca. Must have nothing else to do.
For so long that it's impossible to trust anyone. And it's what's kept you alive.
Probably sitting there writing 10,000 word Reddit essays on why The Last Jedi is a woke piece of garbage.
Like rebuilding the Jedi Order.
It's insulted us in our religion.
You too? Anybody else?
No, we're not good enough for you?
The Jedi Council?
They're gone.
It's time for the...
All you've got.
I'll wait. I'll hold off. I'll let them talk.
Captain, set a course for Bogano.
Aye.
Don't sound so excited. God.
In the meantime, try and relax.
Yeah, it's alright. I'm just being chased by a group of murderers with
For now.
force training. No biggie. I swear in the trailers he has no scar on his face. Did they heal that? Back to tanks are wonderful things.
Find your destiny. Calico! You were talking in your sleep. Weirdo.
There's just no need. I've just had my life. I've just had people make attempts on my life. And all you worry about is the fact that I talk in my sleep. Even my unconscious speech probably has more value than your conscious speech. So have that. You rat. Fucking got him. Whee! Play an old western tune. This is the first move that I would want. Oh, apologies, it's coming up for 6 AM here. I don't know what I'm doing awake. He's become a musician purely through the Force. Because he remembers the pattern that people's fingers went through.
I wrote it.
It's mental. Mental.
Years ago. You touch an object and witness events connected to it. You feel its history.
It's an
Don't want to know
echo
what I felt
from
about
the object.
this thing's history in my pocket.
How would you know that?
I was once a Jedi. But not anymore.
Do I know you?
No. But I knew your master, Jaro Tapal. He was a true guardian of the Republic.
He was a hero.
He fucking force slammed me on the floor 20 minutes ago.
Listen. Something happened to me during the purge.
Tough boss.
I survived, but my connection to the Force is damaged. When I meditate, if I let my guard down, I lose control. And it's like I'm back in that moment when...
You survived, Cal. And you're not alone. Not anymore.
We're coming up on our destination.
Touching. I always loved the cool in lore languages and stuff.
A Jedi I knew discovered it before the Purge.
Star Trek have it with Klingon, don't
Find
they?
it on any maps.
And I swear the Star Wars like language is quite recent though.
So,
I only started hearing about it like 5 years ago. That's only because
hide out here?
I only really found like Star Wars YouTube like 5 years ago. Remember Doctor Who had its own language as well, like Gallifreyan that people could speak. It's pretty mad.
Jedi Order. But it requires someone strong
Well,
in the
some people
Force
have too
to
much
pass the
time.
test.
And since you're not a Jedi anymore, that's why you need me.
No, I'm kidding.
know
I
you
respect
don't
it.
trust me.
Takes a lot of
And I'm not really
dedication.
sure I trust you.
And that sort of like
But we
drive to
have a common enemy.
achieve something
and
and
a
learn
common
something will
cause.
probably help you well, serve you well
Share more of
in your
my
life.
plan after you reach the vault. But until then, there's someone here I think you should meet.
Few people are as driven and dedicated
May
as
the Force
nerds,
be with you.
and also with you. Thank you. Oh, that sun!
Guess I'm looking for a Jedi then. But if there's already one here, why does Seer need me?
This place also has two suns. Unless that's a moon. Maybe we're just close to a moon. Oh, well then what the fuck is that? Neighbouring planet? That's cool. Anyway, there's little Eevee looking motherfuckers. Worth a try. Hello. Hello.
This looks like a safe place to meditate. Just need
Meditate. And here is your first bonfire in the game. Your save points where you can replenish your health and resources, and also replenish the enemies in your close proximity. So it's kind of like a, oh, I could go there and heal, but then I'm respawning the enemies. I just thought, oh, you know, there's a bit of risk involved. But you basically 100% of the time want to take it.
81. I'm Cal. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm looking
This little droid is the MVP of this
No,
whole
not
game,
you.
and he's the cutest bastard going.
searching for a Jedi, I think.
Look at him.
Hold on. You know the Jedi? What do you know? Wait, hold on. Did you just slice that? Thanks.
Thank God for these overgrown vines being in perfect location that I need them to be.
Whoever I'm supposed to find must be waiting there.
So I hope you're all well. Today, I made the disastrous decision of cooking a stir fry, which was quite garlic heavy, and I'll admit, I cooked that in my flat. And let's just say I have a pretty small flat with poor ventilation, so now the whole place just reeks of garlic. And it's probably going to be like 2 weeks for me to get it out of my clothes, which is great. I tried the trick of like slicing an onion in half and like leaving it in the room to kind of absorb like the unwanted scents. So we'll see. Was the stir fry good though? Pretty good. Did I use too much chili? Definitely. I was crying with every bite. And I don't just have like a white boy palate. I'm quite good with spice. For as long as I can remember, like I've been obsessed with spicy food. But this, oof. I only used one whole chili, but I also used like half a bottle of of chili powder and paprika as well. It's good though.
That would work.
Chicken based, lovely. And then I watched some World Cup highlights and stuff.
You didn't?
Don't know if you give a shit, but Argentina-France is the final of the World Cup. They're exciting times. Exciting storylines developing. Will Messi finish his career with a crowning jewel of a World Cup and cement his legacy as the greatest of all time? Will Mbappe win his second consecutive World Cup at just the age of 23 to cement his place as the new king of the world, I guess? Oh, you little jammy bastard. Have that. Right, you.
That was pretty brave. You okay?
Look how he's
Wait.
limping.
I can help you with that. Will you let me? Oh. Okay.
Aww. So there's a crossover in some of the stuff, the content I'm doing right now,
Well,
which is that Cal
sounds like
Kestis
it's busted, but
actor,
This should help you get moving for now.
Cameron Monaghan? Oh no. Cameron...
Okay.
Ah
Try
shit.
that.
Cameron something. Fantastic actor. Sorry your name has slipped my mind. He played the Joker in the Gotham TV series. Don't know if
Yeah,
you've
that's
seen
where I
that
was
one,
headed
but
too.
that was right in like my
Well,
end of high school going into
first we gotta figure out a
university
way out of this
period of my
place.
life. So I very much took to that as like a weekly escape from my studies and stuff. I loved it, and his performance as the Joker, he was never named the Joker in the show, it was Jerome, I think they called him, and then he had a brother as well, it was bizarre. But he was absolutely... I want to make this green actually. Can I make this green? Like a green lightsaber. Yeah, his performance as Joker was really good. Especially the first episode when you don't actually know he's the Joker, or he's meant to be the Joker. That's what we're wanting. Oof. Yeah, when you don't know that he's a Joker, and he just looks like a kid. I think he's a kid from a circus. They change his backstory, so they make it so Joker is a kid from the circus
Don't worry.
whose
I'll find
mum
my way out.
gets murdered. And so they bring in
Fit, but this should work.
Cameron Monaghan's... I can't remember his name. They bring in his character, the Joker. They bring in this little boy,
Those vines look like they lead somewhere. Hope they're sturdy.
and they're like, "Oh, are you sad about what happened to your mother?" And he's like, his whole persona goes from like crying about how much he loves her to then like grinning and calling her like a creature of the night and shit, in less floral language than that. Basically saying she deserved everything that she got, and then he lets out this wicked, mad, creepy laugh. This is going to be really, really loud. 1 second. Oh my god. And he lets out this really, really creepy and sinister laugh. And they end the episode there. And it just sent like the people that were watching Gotham at the time into a frenzy, because they were like, this kid's the Joker, by the way. And even in that first like 5 minutes, you could tell he's going to nail it. And so in a couple of seasons' time,
You're full of surprises.
or maybe the next season, he comes back and lo and behold, he is the Joker with like face paint and everything. And he does an absolutely tremendous job.
better.
So good.
Thanks, little droid.
Very good actor, especially for a young guy.
Thanks again.
And I wish we saw more in like Hollywood stuff.
Okay.
This is probably like the most significant credit he's
I'm
got
on board.
in like terms of his career, which is a crying shame, I think.
So, how'd you get here?
Yeah, I can't think of anything else he's been in.
I've never known a forgetful droid. Can't argue with that.
I'd kill to see like maybe that's part of
Jedi
the
supplies.
Lucasfilm thinking. Like, what if this game took off, right? Jedi Survivor could take off as well, and then you've got a legion of fans that would be clamoring to see this
That's where
character
we need to go.
in Star Wars films.
Feel it.
And what do you know? Cameron's a live action actor, and he's a fucking phenomenal one. So then you've got the chance to explore some Star Wars films with him in it. It'd just be amazing. I'd love it, and I hope it happens. Also, they put your mum in the game. Look at that. Not too far away from Queen Victoria's
You mapped
Extra-
everywhere we've been.
appendage. Oh, that's very handy of you. Please stop forcing me to look at this map, though. It's upsetting me. I would very much enjoy the chance to just do what I want and not be forced into menus.
I can't make it over there. We gotta find another way.
We'll find it. Now, I'd be lying to you if I said that I played this game so recently that I remember the whereabouts of everything and I know the routes to take to get everything fastest, or...
Where are you going?
But I'm competent enough
Something beating
with, and I understand the story enough to hopefully be able to make my way through without having to 100% focus on what's going on in the gameplay. This is one of many Force Echoes, where you use that
This tool was used by someone
Force
eager to
ability that
reach
he
the vault.
has to kind of map out the history of the maps that you're exploring and, you know, kind of enrich your understanding of the lore and story as a whole. Very cool. Can I jump off? Mistakes were made. It's alright though. He also has the ability of force teleport. Much like Rey and Kylo did, to be fair, so it's not that out of the realm. Oh, it was a mistake. Oh, hiya. This is one of many Bogdo creature things. Ah, fuck. Excuse me. Just had to dial in here because these things are bastards to fight.
Need a stem.
We got there in the end. Close though. Now this thing cannot kill me. I simply can't allow it. So good. Now allow me to find a bonfire, please, because I am going to die. Oh, speaking of the devil, let's go. Apologies if I've just given you an audio shock there. So as you'll see now that I have, yeah, it says it there. Now that I've used the bonfire and I've healed myself and everything, just go to the skill tree real fast actually. But yeah, you'll see that all the enemies that I've just killed have respawned behind me, which is lovely. Press Y to overhead slash. That sounds very good. I'll be doing that. I will say the ability tree thing feels a little bit forced in this. It feels like, oh, every game has this, we need to put it in. Hopefully the sequel will do a better job with managing extra abilities, because a lot of them feel quite inconsequential. They're just things like, ooh, tiny bit extra health, tiny bit extra stamina, you know, like boring things like that. Bog standard. Hopefully they're more inventive. Also, here is our first of many I'll call them force remembrance. Force flashbacks is probably a bit better.
See something in there?
Touch the wall, Cal. All will be revealed.
Try again.
It's difficult, Master.
Yes, the path is difficult. It may seem impossible, but with persistence and the Force as your ally, you will overcome any obstacle. You will master any path. Now, do what you must to reach me.
Look at my man's feet, man. He's got like disgusting pigeon feet. Especially like UK pigeons. Not that I'm looking at pigeons' feet or anything.
I did it. Persistence.
Good for you.
Force is my ally. Just remembering old tricks.
So there we go, we've unlocked
Think
wall
you can
running.
show me that shortcut again?
You know what I'm excited for? To play the next game and have like things like wall run and force push and pull, which, spoiler, are later upgrades. I'm excited to have those things just be here from the start, and then what you can focus on is like new wackier force moves. That'd be fucking sick. Be very cool.
This area was used for meditation. There's someone familiar with the Jedi Order.
I've made a horrendous error. Just kidding. I'm sick with it. I'm a fool. It's okay. I get knocked down. I got up again. Yes, sir. I will get you. Allow me to just heal and replenish my health and force abilities and all that shit. So, Star Wars films. I spoke about how I think Last Jedi is somewhat underappreciated, just as an artistic endeavor, even if its source or faithful interpretation of the source is somewhat lacking. Source material,
Whoever
rather.
owned this bag brought it from
But
Coruscant.
as like a
They were
artistic
frustrated
endeavor,
with the Jedi Council.
excellent product, and all the pros. Just good. Yeah, the activism storyline is a bit forced. But the drama that's in there, the weight, it's quite good. Even though they butcher Luke Skywalker's character,
Did you find something, BD1?
if it were a different character than him, you'd sympathise. You'd be like, yeah, that's fair. I can see why you tried to kill your nephew. But it's because it's this virtuous paragon of all that is good that's decided to say, you know what, no, I'm going to kill my nephew. Just a bit weird. Johnson had taken new characters, like I think he was supposed to when it came out that he was going to have his own trilogy. He could have done good things, I think. But I don't really know if we'll ever see it. I've not really looked recently to see if that is still in production or in pre-production or whatever. But in terms of the films, how do we rank them? If anyone gives you an answer other than Empire Strikes Back being the best of them, it's probably because it's related to like nostalgia. Like, there are people in this world that will unironically say to you that they think that Revenge of the Sith is the best of all the Star Wars films. And that's a bit mad to me. Just a little bit. I should not be climbing up here, should I?